What's happening, guys? Welcome to the first ever Ask Me Anything from Jobs from Nick. I'm your host, Nicholas Renault, where I answer your deepest, darkest data science, deep learning, data, and data engineering questions. Alrighty, first question that we've got is, how should you structure your resume if you're a self-taught data scientist or ML developer? And this one's coming from Javelani. This stands regardless of what industry you're going for. Highly recommend you structure your resume this way because it's going to lead to maximum impact. First things first, list your work experience, then your projects, then your qualifications. But the absolute key thing to note is that when you're listing your work experience, don't just have a huge paragraph block of text saying that I did A, B, and C. You need to highlight your accomplishments. And the more that you can quantify the results of those accomplishments, the better. Employers want to see what you've done differently or what you did to contribute to that company to improve their end outcome. If you can quantify dollars saved or money made, that's going to be a huge tick in your favor. For example, you might say that I implemented a machine learning classifier that reduced customer attrition by 3%. This resulted in a net savings of $1.5 million a year. Having quantifiable accomplishments in your roles is ridiculously powerful. Alrighty, question 2. This one's coming from Swapnil. Most ML projects end up in notebooks and never go through the production pipeline. Can you explain to your audience how tech and systems are stacked to run? Let's say a React front end in JavaScript with Fast API as Python microservices, maybe with an example. Well, you're in luck, because if you actually go to the channel and take a look at the Stable Diffusion React video, I actually show how to build this up with a non-Python front end and a Python backend. But typically that's how it's going to be stacked. You'll have your front end application and you'll have backend APIs. Because keep in mind, your machine learning services are typically going to be plugged in as part of a pipeline. So it still needs to integrate with a traditional front end. Think of a front end as not only a front end app, which is built in React or Vue or Angular. It could be just about anything. It could be plugging into a customer's CRM system. It could be plugging into a customer's budgeting, forecasting, planning or ERP system. It could be hooking into an embedded device or deploying on an embedded device. How these are actually deployed are typically being pushed onto existing systems. The React Stable Diffusion project is actually quite useful because it shows you how you might build this up in a quick manner and how to actually structure those projects. Question 3. How do you know who to network with? Ashley Sammy. Okay, this is quite possibly one of my favorite questions. The most important thing is to find companies that you love. Once you've found companies that you have an interest in, find people that are working in the teams that you're looking at and reach out to them. The internet is an amazing place. You've got LinkedIn, you've got Twitter, you've got email. Reach out to them, say hi. And the most important thing is that if you're going to reach out to a person from one of these potential employers, express an interest in their work. They are going to be absolutely stoked that you've taken an interest in what it is that they're doing in their team. This comes way before asking them for a coffee or a chat. You want to show them value and appreciate what they're doing. More often than not, you're going to get a developer come back and go, hey, yeah, I'd love to have a chat, because you've gone and shown interest and expressed interest in what it is that they're doing. Each and every day, I get a ton of messages on LinkedIn, on Twitter, or directly via email asking me to have a meetup. I'm significantly more likely to respond to those people if they've gone and expressed an interest or taken a look at a piece of work that I've already gone and done, because I know that they've already gone and done their homework. So go and read into that person, go and have a chat to them and network. Once you've gone and done that, feel free to ask him for a catch-up. Have a chat to them. Work out what it is that they're going to do differently or how it is to get into their team if that's what you're trying to do. Question 4. I'm a biomedical engineer and I want to make a career shift to machine learning. How can I get a job without a degree in data science and AI? I'm already trying to learn by myself, but what is it exactly that I have to do to get my first job? I think you are in a uniquely advantageous position because you already have deep industry expertise. There is a significant lack of data scientists that have deep industry expertise, and that is what a large number of employers are looking for. If you're already working in a particular field, leverage those skills and top up your skills with those needed to become a data scientist. So if you've already got biomedical engineering in your background, you might try to look at a healthcare company or a health tech company and fine-tune your data science skills to be able to help them. Find out what it is that they're doing with data science, with machine learning, with deep learning, and go and fine-tune and build up those projects so that you know what it is that you're going to be doing when you actually try to get into that company. Once you've got that sort of baseline, it is really important to tighten up your math skills. Being a biomedical engineer, you've probably got a ton of experience, but making sure that you're confident on your linear algebra, your probability, and your statistics is going to put you in a significantly better stead. And then apply. Keep applying. Don't just apply once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, 70 times, It's going to take time, but eventually you will land that role if you put in that effort, and you learn a little bit every time that you go and apply. Alrighty, and question 5. How can you make your resume stand out if you just started as a data scientist, graduate trainee who wants to immigrate in 2 years' time? This sort of comes back to the question 1. It is most important to be attractive to your potential employer. So if you don't know what that is, reach out to them and find out what it is that they're looking for. Are they looking for specific skill sets? Are they looking for people with specific skills in specific types of machine learning techniques? Are they really interested in NLP or computer vision or classification? Finding out what it is that they want from their potential employees or new candidates is going to help you work out what it is that you need to stand out. Me telling you go and do X, Y, and Z to be able to go and perform significantly better is only going to take you so far. You need to go and find out what it is that that employer wants. Working out what it is they want and then fine-tuning your skills to be able to go and deliver that is going to help you land that role. Also, that question was from Barbershop. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our Ask Me Anything session. If you've got more questions, drop them in the comments below and we'll do it in the next session. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.